Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see all of you. Now, I introduced this as a party, an Accuquilt party, okay? Absolutely. Accuquilt party. So, it's time to party! Woo! This is so much fun. I'm out getting ready for Easter for my grandchildren, and I get to share them with you, huh? I've got 5 of them to hang in the trees. And also, we got to get ready for Easter. I'm in my Easter bonnet. I'm having a little trouble with my hair, so I thought I'd hide it. Should I leave it on the whole time? I guess not. I didn't bring a hat pin. Oh, but you're getting my favorite quilt. I've been so busy. It's my rule that I don't come without finished quilts. All I brought today is 1 finished quilt and tops. Guess why I brought this top for you? Because I made it this morning. I got up at 5, but it is so cute. There's a top and a bottom. And now you get to see my bunnies. Aren't they cute? Oh my goodness, Joan didn't come. She told me she was already with her bunny fabric. Isn't that cute? I know. It's so much fun. We actually had a pack of fat quarters, and Martha gave me my pack about 2 months ago. I got to it this morning. Isn't that good? But can you see the little bunny in here? And then all of the fabrics. And I think I'll work with this and just show you how to get a bunny going. I have this nice narrow wall in my log home. If I could just get it quilted this week. That'd be really good, huh? Yes. Okay, there are 2 sizes of churn dash blocks that we're going to do today. So this one is the first one. This is a 12-inch block. Okay, and Brenda, now you get to stand here and hold this because I'm going to show the die. So this is the die, and it's for go big. Is this big enough? And Brenda and I looked at this and we said, oh my gosh, that is so big. Who would ever buy that big old die? They do. Oh my gosh, this is now my favorite die. That's all I want to tell you. I'm hooked. I've had so much fun with this. And so this is the die for the big one. Of course, go big. And it's a block bob. It's a bob block. Aww. All right. You can wear it, Eric. You would look so cute in it. You would look really cute in it. It's called a bob block. Now, that means it's a block on a board. Everything you need is on this board so that you can make that one block. Wow. So these are the rails. I'm going to call these the rails. These are the triangle piece squares right along here, and then in the very center is the center square. Is that cute? Yes. Okay.
Can I say something?
You're allowed to, but you don't have a mic.
The fussy cut thing is on this one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I can show you how to do a
You
fussy
show us
cut.
that?
I can show you. Do you want to do a fussy cut? Okay, so that's a fussy cut, and actually I made that whole little quilt out of this package of fat quarters. There's one piece here that I didn't figure out how to put it in. It can go on the back, but I have another plan. That's good. You should always have plans, huh? So that one's really fun. And then I'm going to take you back here. So I walked in the store the other night with Michelle, and I said, okay, what fabric should I use? Can you believe I went so modern? I can't even believe this. Can you see it in the monitor? What do you think?
It's still not you, but it's great.
It's still not me, but I did it and I really enjoyed it. It's just like almost solid fabrics and just a lot of variety. I think I love the orange and the turquoise the best. These are also 12-inch blocks from the die that I just showed you. And I think I made, let me see, there's 9 in this quilt with 2-inch lattice and cornerstones in between. I think I made 7 in probably about 2 hours. And they match so well. That's what's really exciting. That's what's really, really exciting. So then I did this one as a table topper. I thought on my dining room table, I could just put 4 blocks, and these are blocks set together. So see, they're touching. So whenever you make these blocks like this, you have to press each seam in opposite directions, the seams in opposite directions, so they lock together. And I wrote them down there in the directions. So that's that one. Also 12-inch, 4 blocks, wide borders. You can get this out of 1/3 yard. The very center, you can get all 4 blocks out of 1/3 yard. That's pretty good, huh? Are you impressed?
Yes.
Cool, you should be impressed. And this is the only one I got quilted. I have a great idea. We need to have a long arm all night quilting service.
Yes.
Don't you think?
Yes.
I think they should work all night. This is what they should do. 24 hours.
Yes.
They should come to your house at 11 p.m. and pick up the quilt. They should come to your house, pick up the quilt, and then they should return it finished and bound by 8 a.m. the next morning. And then I could bring them all to class. Don't you like that? Let's think about this. What a business.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine your bill?
I never thought about that. I just like to quilt with my credit card. Well, this is one that I did do, and I got all quilted. I had so much fun with it. You want to hold this corner?
And that's the same size.
And that one,
I have it.
that one is from this little fat quarter pack. Yes. You can, out of, this is a fat, these are fat quarters out of 1 fat quarter of a print and 1 fat quarter of a light, a background. You can get 4 blocks. Is that amazing?
Yeah.
4 blocks, I know. And so when I started out, and by the way, did I tell you these are the 9-inch blocks?
Oh.
This is a second die, a second die, a second die.
Right here.
Oh, you have it right here? Oh! You already bought it, aren't you cool? You were smart. This is the 9-inch, and isn't it nice packaging? It's the 9-inch. Oh, thank you. And I will show you open, but I like the packaging. Okay, so that's the size, and you can do it in the in the middle size cutter. This is the size mat you need, and this is what the die looks like. Now, this one is smaller, of course, than the Go Big. So instead of just having everything in 1 layer, you actually have to put 2 layers to get the piece squares and the rails. Two stacks of pairs. And then, of course, this is your square, your center square again. But it's a little bit different. You have to do a little more cutting. But that's it, and it's really cool. And I never got this one done, a 2-color monkey or churn dash, but there are so many. You know, I nearly said monkey wrench. You know, churn dash has 20 different names. One of them, including monkey wrench. 20 different names. I looked them, pardon me?
What's the other 19?
Oh, I haven't memorized. Let me tell you. But anyhow, when I did this one, I started out, and I just was making like the light for the piece squares and then the rail. And I just did a whole bunch of light. Oh, and then I said, okay, well, I'm going to try the dark. So I just did the reverse here of the dark and with the light. And I was working on it, and then I asked Teresa to finish it for me. I'm really good like that. I was so busy. We were so busy working on the book because I think this is the top. Okay, So this is what I did.
Oh.
I did light, dark, light, dark, light. And then I reversed it. I was doing dark, light,
Oh,
dark.
yeah.
Got the picture?
Yeah.
Got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Teresa did the bottom row.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
what happened. She didn't get my plan. I didn't have enough courage to tell her. She's liable to find it out on video. Do you see what we're saying? She did a whole bunch of.
All lights
And
made
so
up lights.
when you get the picture in the book, you've heard of Photoshop, haven't you? Merritt said, well, I can just pick up that block and put it right over there and nobody will know. Merritt has photoshopped queen-size quilts in our booklet. So if it says Merritt Voigtlander, it's all just fake in the art department.
He's a virtual quilter.
He is. He's a virtual quilter, and he has to know how to sew. Okay, so I think we're
You want
doing
me to
good.
hang this on the wall?
Would you like to see it up? It's pretty, isn't it? Okay, so we have a choice. I would like to show you how to prepare and cut your pieces. We have two choices. We're going to get rid of the hat.
You're gonna have to show me for a while. When you guys moved the equipment yesterday, you broke our cables. He's fixing it. Just show me for a bit.
We broke the cable. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. That happens, huh? Okay, so here is my little positive and negative. Aren't they cute together? So which kit would you like me to see? In unison, you must tell me, hello. You must tell me which one you'd like to see me use. This one? This one.
Well, if you fussy cut the bunnies, you can do that.
Oh, if I fussy cut the bunnies, you'll have to see this one. Okay, all right. We'll fussy cut the bunnies. Maybe I could get this done and give it to Martha because Martha just enjoyed it so much. That was the lady that was helping me get set up. Okay, so basically for contrast, of course, for contrast, you need to have a light and a dark. And I did, let's see, where are my bunnies? They're
right
nowhere.
here.
Okay, so we could pick of any one. They're all fat quarters. It's pretty nice that she put them light and dark together. You can see, and then there's the fussy cut of the bunnies. Very, very cute. Oops, don't look at Eric. Don't show Eric. Okay, so what do you say? Do you want me to do red and which one? Oh, red and the bunny print. Okay, how red and the bunny print. Oh, I know what it's got, a mushroom. Whoops.
Helper I am, Eleanor.
Do that again for us, Brenda.
You're on television.
I forget that the TV's going. No.
Here, Brenda.
Duh. Okay, I'm going to take, whoops. I'm going to take the red. I'm a red person anyways. That's really good, huh? This is a fat quarter. It's 18 by 22. You need a dark fat quarter and you need a light fat quarter, okay? This is also the same. This one is, this is little mushrooms. And it's the name of the line is called Forest Floor. And it's designed by Bonnie Craftston. I'm just going to show you how to. You like that one? Okay. So I'm going to put the right side up. We should press it. I couldn't get it. Would you press that for me, please? And why don't you just take this one and press it.
Together?
Yeah, let's just put it right sides together. Line up the salvage edges. Okay, and on the pink it's really hard, but I find it easiest if you just go ahead and
Look at this.
yeah, look at the salvage. Just look at the salvage, and it's going to work really good. Okay, press, 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 press.
Iron was hot.
Okay, and so I am going to use my big. How's that? I'll use my Go Big. So I'm going to get my die ready. I'm going to take this one and set it aside. We can talk about that one a little bit later, but we will, oh, I have so many little things to show you. Okay, so I'm going to get that ready. Okay, so now, I need a rotary cutter. She's nearly ready. Okay, so we're putting them right sides together so that when we cut, they're already going to be right sides together. So you don't have to do a whole lot of rearranging with your pieces. Perfect, perfect. Okay, thank you. So we've got the two pieces together, and I'm going to line up the edge. I need a 6 by 24 ruler, and I'm just going to use the grid on my mat and cut off a 9.5-inch piece. So all I'm going to do, I love these little, now we have these little, I forget, fabric grips, like, what do you call them, Orion, to put on the bottom of the ruler? They're really nice. They're great. I like them better than Invisigrip. Okay, I'm going to line up and cut a 9.5-inch strip. Okay, a 9.5-inch strip, and all I'm going to do is take it and fold it. Look, I want to keep the dark out. I like my dark on top, and fold it in half. I do have selvage edges, so I'm just going to try to avoid them. That's a good idea, right? Okay, the rough cut that fits onto here is 9.5 inches wide by 11 inches long. And when you fold this in half, you have 9.5 is what I cut, and it is 11 inches long. It's folded. I'm cutting 4 layers, or enough for 2 blocks right now, okay? So make sure it's all covered down at the bottom, looking good. Okay, looking good. I'm making covered. I rough cut. I don't waste very much fabric. Okay, and then so the color in the center on this, oh, I don't need it. I'm going to fussy cut a bunny. So, but if you weren't going to fussy cut a bunny, it is a 5-inch strip. You know what we could do? We could cut mushrooms. Okay. Mushrooms might be okay, huh? Sure. So it's a 5-inch strip for making the center square. So let's just go ahead and cut a 5-inch. And when you mix them up, you know, you have lights and you have darks. I just cut both colors of center squares. You never know what's going to happen in life, right? It's just like eating dessert first. Okay, so look, I still do have fabric left over. I'm going to do applique with this later, and maybe a little border with this. I'm not done with my quilt. Okay, now I'm just folding this. I folded it so there's 4 layers, and I'm just going to put that right on top of my center square. Okay, right on top. Whoop, that's good, huh? Are you ready? And now you put the cover on. For those of you, I see, how many of you are new? I see a lot of new people, huh? Yeah, you want to know how I'm going to cut this? You say, okay, well, what's the magic? Your hair is really cute, Linda. Okay, in this foam are blades.
Hold on a second.
Oops.
Sorry. I can't switch past these things.
Whoa. We loaded up a bunch of quilts. Yes? Oh, yeah, they're clear fabric grippers. They really do stick. And they're not like Invisigrip, which tends to fall off. But this just really does hold. In fact, it holds to the point that it's annoying. Come on, move, you know, and then you have to get your fingernails in and pick it up. But it does not slide. It's really, really nice. Okay, so anyhow, back to these blades. Okay, there are blades in here. They are sharp, but you can't cut yourself. And I'm putting the fabric on top and covering those blades. Now I'm putting this mat on top of that, and I'm going to roll this through the go. It has so much pressure that it's going to push the mat down into the blades and cut them. Okay? Is that right? Yes. Okay. So we could have brought the other one and hand turned it, but there's hand turning ones too. But this one, whenever you just push you just start it, and then you just stand and dance. We could do the bunny hop.
This guy will only fit in that.
Huh?
That guy will only fit in that one. Where's that?
I think it's because of that corner, these corners overlapping maybe?
Oh, okay.
It's, nope.
The other machine. Where is the
Oh, it's
machine?
Oh, you told.
Studio?
No, it's supposed to be in the green plastic cover. In the green carrier that went up to Puyallup and back down. Okay, let me see. So now I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure on here, and I'm going to just turn the corner. I'm pushing hard. Push and turn. That's what these girls taught me. Push and turn, push and turn. Ah, so now it didn't cut the last one. But anyhow, we will go ahead. It did cut part of it. We tried to trade out the machines, and now Orion's going to do that. Okay, while Orion does that, I am going to move over to my camera. How's that? Okay, so here we have rails.
No one running camera.
Huh? Oh, there's no one running camera? You mean nobody's even looking at us?
They're all looking, but we're not.
Great.
We don't want.
Should we do that scene over again?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
But I don't have the same fabric.
You can just put it, or you move it.
Do you want another back quarter?
Martha, I need another one.
So they don't trip on it?
We weren't supposed to use that machine. Teresa knew, but we forgot.
Just take off what cut and cut the rest.
You're okay. We don't need to do it again. It's fine, right? Cut all the way through?
Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to stack neatly. Brenda, you can help me in the sideline, okay? First, you stack neatly right here. Okay, just stand there and smile. And then take these little triangles and stack those neatly, okay? And then Brenda is not even going to look at us, and she's going to continue cutting us the rest of those pieces, okay? Cool. While you watch me, don't look at Brenda.
You know, Eleanor, you better pay that Teresa and that Sue big time.
I
You
know.
need them.
Oh, you know what? You asked me what happened. Sue went on a cruise, and Teresa works with an older gentleman, and he's not doing well, so she had to take him to the doctor's today. Okay, so rails, piece triangles, right? And then you can see that in each stack, there's 4 of them. You guys are looking at Brenda. Okay, do you see when you open them up? I have a dark and a light. Okay, and so I'm just going to pedal. I'm going to do 1/4 inch seam. And then I'm just going to pick up the second one and line it up and go ahead and cut it again. Sew this one. I'm using 1/4 inch, and the 1/4 inch foot is very, very valuable on your foot. On Accuquilt pieces, you really need to stay with 1/4 inches. You can't use a scant quarter because the pieces won't fit together. And I like to use the lines on my foot. I don't know how close you are, Eric, but right here, there's a line going right up to my needle, and then there's a line 1/4 inch away. And I really watch all of my lines, watch my feet going through there. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I have, do I have 4 pairs yet? I have more than I want.
More
No,
fun.
you know what?
We shouldn't have sewn
No, it's okay. This fabric is so fine that you can't even tell when you pick up 4 layers. I only wanted 2. But I just did it just so I could show you my new seam ripper. See my new seam ripper? Isn't it pretty? See how sharp it is? So I'm just going to go right through my stitches. And probably red thread wasn't so good. See why I had to undo that? You're only supposed to sew one at a time. I have to do something every class just to make you laugh, right? And also, it probably wouldn't be so good with the red thread on the red fabric. We should have thought about all of that, huh? Notice how shiny my... What's that? Yeah. I don't even practice them. I was thinking while I was using this how fine this fabric is. It's almost, it feels really silky. Yeah, we should pass the bunny around so they can feel it. Pass the bunny. Oh, Mira called me to look out the window. In the art department, there was a baby bunny about the size of your hand, our hand even there. Okay, so this fit, actually, I just now sewed together enough rails for 2 blocks. Now I have the triangles that I'm just going to go ahead and take here, and I'm just going to peel them off 2 at a time. And the way I cut, do watch, because the machine just loves to eat the little dog-eared corners. There's these little chopped off corners. Well, those corners are delightful because you don't have to trim them off later, but it just loves to go right into your machine, and it will make that noise when it happens. Okay, so now if your light is on the top, I do like to turn them over so that the light is always on top, so I can just press real quick. Our light is always on the bottom. Dark is always on the top. I did that just to make sure you were listening, and you were. Okay, so that, how many did I sew? How many triangles? I bet I just sewed 2. Okay, and here comes pair 3. And I'm just going to line this one up, and this will be pair 4. Okay, Brenda, I think I'll iron, okay? I love to iron.
Oh, you want to iron?
Uh-huh. What did you say?
We'll have to keep this iron hot for you. Here, turn it that way.
Oh, that one does.
That's fine. Just doing it.
Okay, so I'm nearly ready. Okay, so I'm going to bring my cutting gizmo with me. Yes, because I love to show off. Actually, I love to have my, all of my pieces, I love to have the big iron because I'm like such a fiend at this. I like to open up my things, just go right down long. They're really quick, and then I like to just open and press into them. And I bet I have some water. Woo! Okay, we're nearly there. Okay, that's 4. That would be enough for 1 block. So all I'm going to do is pull 4 rails, dark side on here, set the seam real quick, open and press into them. They are so cute. We should have passed the mushrooms around too. in another day.
We can
I-
pass the fat quarters around.
I didn't do that.
Should we pass the fat quarter pack?
Yeah, you can. That would be really good. And then they can fondle it. All right. So this is why I love my little cutting gizmo. This is enough for 1 block right here. Did you buy one?
Yeah, they finally came in. They were out of stock.
You know what? I've had one for a long time, but I got sick and tired of looking for my scissors. This sits on my iron and I never move it, so I'm always ready for it. Ta-da! Done. So, is that fast? Okay, woohoo. So I am going to lay out one block here with my piece squares. And then I have my rails. I'm going to go right here like this. This is a really pretty red, isn't it? It's like a cherry. Cherry red. And now can you see the little mushrooms? Aren't they cute? All right, so we're missing the bunnies. Did the bunnies come back? Okay. You're passing them around. Okay. Okay, so I will show you. Okay, yeah, I want to have it because I'm going to show you that Quiltin' a Day does have a fussy cut ruler. And it's a 4.5 inch, so that helps really good, a 4.5 inch. But I will show you right now on how to cut with our fussy cut ruler, okay? So that's a really cute bunny right there, isn't it? Are you real cute? You're real close? Bunny, switch, switch. Bunny, switch. There, isn't he cute? So this is what I've been fussy cutting and putting all over him, but it's really cool because you have to target a spot and repeat it every time if you want the fussy cuts to look right. So I targeted his space right above his nose and right under his eyes. Is that cute? Mm-hmm. Okay, so then,
Yeah.
I know, but you have to.
You have, to get him centered.
Yeah, because you just can't, you just couldn't, you just, okay, you'd cut a lot of roses, but your eye just makes you think that the top of the ear is there, right? So now I did 2, and now I'm just gonna turn it around. Whoops. My turnable. Oh, I need my turnable. Oh, we need everything on here, huh? Okay, so there and there. Oh, isn't that cute? Is that cute?
Yes.
That is very, very cute. Thank you, thank you. Okay, well, one of the reasons that I didn't cut it on my Accuquilt was that I didn't want to waste too much fabric. But now I will show you how you can cut it on your Accuquilt, okay? Just in case. So you have to cut it bigger. You have to cut your big, don't even try to like get it all centered. Oh, I'm cutting other little bunnies. Oh. We had bunnies. When we were growing up, we had bunnies. Oh my gosh, we loved them. Okay, so now I'm going to try to find the center of the bunny. First of all, I'm going to press an X on him. Okay, so it went right through the nose and right above the eye, right? Mm-hmm. Something like that. So I'm just going to fold him once, and then get the other eye. He is a tricky guy to do, but we're going to see if we can do this. I pressed an X in my bunny.
That's a great idea.
Okay, let's see. Oh, it's pretty good. Look at that. That's pretty good, huh? Yeah, pretty good. Okay, so now let's just go ahead and look at the die right here. We need to have a nice marking pen, one that we're sure works. That's the only necessary qualification. And then we're just going to draw an X on our foam. You will see different ones. It's okay. It's okay. It's my mat. It's my die. Don't worry. I'm allowed. I asked my mother.
That's a great idea too.
My mom loved to do Easter eggs. As soon as it was getting close to Easter, you could see her. She just couldn't wait till my dad went out the door to go to work, and she could get busy working on her little Easter eggs. She just liked that so much. Okay, so now I have an X on here. I was just looking for a pin, but that would be. And there is the X on there. And I'm going to just take the X and line it up with the lines. Ooh. Okay, I'm folding it back there. Pretty good. Just a little tweak here. And so that's on top, and I think it's pretty accurate. Pretty good. I won't say it's good enough for government work, but because I said that one time, and there was a lady in the audience that worked for the government, and she got mad at me. You don't say that.
You don't disrespect the government.
Okay, I have an X and an X. Cross your fingers, okay? Cross your fingers, and we'll just turn it this way. See, it's okay if you have little stuff. Oh, I could have used a smaller mat. Ryan, you should have reminded me. I could have used the smaller mat so you don't keep on ruining like your bigger mat.
They don't reach it.
No, it's amazing. Okay, I'll look first. A little pressure. Peel it off. You guys taught me that. Okay. Get rid of, take the waste. Aww. Yeah. Oh, we've got ears. He's pretty good, huh? He's very, very cute. Very, very cute. Okay, so we could use that one for the next one, huh? All right, so now we've got a little fussy cut bunny in the center. We've got all of our blocks laid out. So now I just want to show you how to sew them together very quickly. And Brenda, I'm going to let you repress this little corner. Okay, so I always do vertical rows, okay? So you just take this one, flip it right sides together, 1, 2, 3, and so it's close to my machine. I could just go ahead and stack from top to bottom, so I can just put it right here beside me. That was fast. You up with me? Are you keeping up with me? Yes. Good, all right. So this one has a little scrunched up corner too. Let me trade you.
They have a mind of their own.
I was showing off too much when I was pressing. Oh, now I don't know where I am.
Play it out again.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
It got caught in there.
Yeah. You can't show off and do a good job. So anyhow, I am getting ready to do an egg hunt in Julian on the day before Easter. And we hang things in the trees. I did go shopping, but I tried to lay off the candy and just got a lot of fun, like sunglasses and stuff like that, so that the kids could just have fun. Okay.
Did you put money in those eggs again?
Let me see. 1, 2. So, let me see. I should have laid it back out. Nothing's in order. This will be a really cute bunny when we're all done. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then the last one. This one goes like this, and this one goes like this. This is the first 2 vertical rows. Now you guys are just totally confused. Okay, so what do you think of the turn dash so far? Isn't it fun? It's really easy and it's so much fun. And what's that?
That die reminds me a little bit of the dragon die with the different shapes.
Yeah, it's really. 1, 2, 3. Does that look like 2 rows? Hmm? Right? Is he cute?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. So then you just, yeah, he really is really cute. Really, really cute. And did you notice this? Oh, was the mushrooms? But actually, I did do one block. Okay, let's see. Brenda, Vanna. Point to that one right there. Okay, the little bunny in the middle. But I want you to look at the piece squares. It was like a one-way direction print, but I worked so that I could place it so that the corners all went up and down.
Well, kind of. It went up and down, but this one's down. Are you talking about the arrows?
The arrows, yeah. I think those are bunny ears. They're bunny ears, but they go in the same direction.
Kind of.
Huh? What did you say?
You can see that fabric again, if those are bunny ears.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're bunny ears. I think they're bunny ears.
I think they are bunny ears.
They're bunny ears.
They're white, because if they were leaves, they'd be greener. Oh, they're bunny ears.
Carrots? No, there's a line coming down to the middle from would go right into their head.
You don't think they're bunny ears? Well, I made that up then.
I like them bunny ears.
Just checking.
I'm gonna have to make up stories.
Well, come up with
I'm a people watcher. I watch people all day long and I make up stories in my head. I have no idea if they're true or not. I just like to make them. It's just really fun. Okay, so the yes. Okay, so now when you're done, you see you have the 1/4-inch seam right there and there, and the 1/4-inch seam right there and there, everywhere. Looking good, huh? So now you just fold it the opposite way, and this seam is how you make them different, so you can make them lock together. So on this one, I'm going to make these seams go in, make them go in.
Oh.
On the second one, opposite direction, I would make the seams go out. Okay, so now I'm going to go in on top, and it's the opposite way underneath, so they lock together. See how they're going to lock together? They're just going in opposite directions. They lock together. And I like to lock them together because when they lock, they line up and they match. And that's what I'm always talking about, lock your seams. And it's very, very funny. I have been working with a group of ladies in Julian. I have a second home in Julian, and it's the Julian Women's Club that I work with, and I teach them. And for the first time, last week, one of the ladies came and said, what is this thing about locking seams, Elle? I've been talking to all the other ladies, and they said they don't lock them when they're at home. This is the only place where they lock them. I said, no. What is the purpose of locking seams? And I've been thinking all week, I have to go up there and do a lesson, don't I? Oh, I just thought it was funny. Okay, so I'm going to look and see if my locking did any good. Ooh, ooh. Oh, Eric, you can go very close. Look at that. Is that good? Is that good? Very nice. Thank you, thank you. So then that was on this side I went in, and on the opposite side I like to just turn to the whole opposite row and do the same thing. Go in. Okay? So I'm going to go in, get them all lined up. Actually, we're making the Art Opportunity quilt. It's one of the new quilts from Elle's Attic. And I'm going to just tell you now, let you know. I think it's July 2nd in the town hall. I'll be doing a show there. They're kind of giving me the whole stage. I'm so excited. It's my 40th year. Do you believe that? It's 40 years ago that I taught my first quilting class. So we're just isn't that amazing? So we're just calling it my 40th celebration. And I get to set up the whole town hall and have the whole floor for my quilts. I'm very excited about it. Okay.
So you're going to do like a show?
I'm going to do a show. I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to tell them. Thank you, Brenda. Okay, so now I said in, right? I press the seams in. Okay, so this is the hardest part about trying to not go on top of others. But look, I just now did those two in. Now I'm going to press this middle seam in.
Huh?
It also goes in.
Oh, they all.
Yeah, and you say in and in.
In and
In and in. In and in, okay? And then they will lock this. So I'm going in. And now just turn it around on the second half. In. And in. I'm really missing steam. Actually, we have it.
It's the right.
Actually, we have it.
Yeah, it's on the right.
And in. Oh, it's so nice. It lays so nice. That's the one thing that I found out I love about this block. How you can press everything so it lays so nice and matches. Isn't that nice? Everything is really nice. And sometimes it seems like you have something a little funky on your blocks, but not on this one. There's just nothing funky. So it's all beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that very, very pretty? So then I thought, ooh, I just want to have some more fun with it. So Martha took my leftovers and put paperback fusible on it. Okay, let us see. One of these dies is for leaves, and one of the dies is for the flowers. Teresa. I'm looking for the die for that's the one. This is the other, but she gave me the fabric with all of the stuff.
Already
Yeah.
ironed on it. It's right here, Eleanor.
Thank you, Brenda.
Very welcome.
Okay,
I don't know what I'm
so
doing, but I found it.
okay, so then I thought, okay, well we could have some fun and we could add some flowers. So first of all, these are the leaves that I like. And I have some green. And I'm just going to fold. The green has paperback fusible already on it. And look at that. If we just fold that about that width of that leaf. Nope, not still too narrow. Okay, I'll just fold it. And the paperback is on it. When you cut with the Accuquilt and the paperback, that counts as one layer. So this is actually 4 layers. Okay, Brenda, do you want to cut these?
So which die is that?
Oh, it is. I think it's Rose of Sharon, number 2, 66382. Okay?
Okay.
Do you have it? Okay, so we're just going to cover up the leaves, and I want don't
Want the
cover,
little-
yeah, I want the bigger ones.
You want the bigger one.
Yeah, I want the bigger ones.
Okay.
And then I just thought like, oh, the bunny, you know. He's so funky. I want the funky ones. So here's the second die that I'm using. It is called the Funky Flower. I took the leftover pink that was in there. And let's see. I'm just going to measure against it, make sure we don't miss it. We can get lots of flowers. I think that's going to be fun. Party. Okay. So cut this, and then Brenda, take the little extra and cut some of the little guys.
All
Okay.
right.
Let me see your leaves. Okay. Look how cute. Very, very cute leaves. They don't show up really well. This is why I made the pink and the green. This is in that stack of fabrics. But I said I'm not going to put a bunny in all of them. I'm going to leave this pink right here. And keep it plain. Ooh. And now, let me see. Yeah, you did good. You did good.
You want a couple of little guys?
Yeah, so then see, to peel off the paper, you just go like this. Whoop. There's your fusible on the back. Beautiful. Isn't it so pretty? So we could give it a little, isn't that fun? So I thought that we'd put a couple of flowers on the off ones, like so. Put another big one right here. And you're making a little one. See, she just folded the paper, and now she's got some little ones that will just. Well, if you have, see, you've got more paper. I don't waste anything. You just keep on folding it and cutting it until.
Probably look better with just one flower.
One? After we made all of these, you had told us that, all right?
Got another block in this corner.
So then I thought, okay, well, we could put a button in the middle of that, fuse it down and put a button in it. And this is what I found. I'm all excited about this. I found little eyes for the bunny. I can sew them right in place after the long arm quilting is done, of course. Is that cute? And and look at this. I found some wool. I've been clipping all my stuff together with my clippies. It's working really good. I'd like to say I'm organized. But anyhow, this just was a perfect flower, and that's the one piece I didn't use, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But isn't that cute? Don't you think I should use that in some way?
Oh, yeah.
You have butterflies on it.
It butterflies, and it's very, 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 very bunny. And so you could do all kinds of things the rest of the way with the bunny. What do you think? Is it cute? I think it's fun. I just want to show you real quick. I showed you how to cut a fat quarter for a big one. A 9.5 by 11 is the rough cut size. But now I'd just like to cut up some fat quarters for the second one. Okay, so can we pick this up and move it? How many of you are going to get a bunny? Yeah, you're going to get a bunny? Bunnies are sweet. Okay, Brenda, I'm just going to clear this really quick.
Okay.
And I want the other.
The other
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so the fat quarter for the 9-inch one is, you have one white. You will need to purchase more white fabric if you're going to do a quilt like that, obviously. But and I think it's a total of 2 yards. Okay, so once again, we're going to take the fat quarter of the white. And, which one should we use? I love this little polka dot one. Do this one. I make such a mess of my fabric. Look at this. And my sewing room looks exactly the same way.
Do you want them pressed together?
Yes, and I would like them. Once again, I'm putting dark on the top so that whenever we press, whatever we cut them, the dark's going to be on the top. And now I need the die for the 9-inch. Do you see it?
It's right here.
Right here. Oh, no, this is
Oh,
the,
the
oh,
90.
this is
Oh,
the,
it's
but
in the
this is the
tablet.
flowers.
It's over there.
It's in your cabinet.
In your cabinet, I think, underneath the pile of stuff. There you go.
Right here. Okay, so we got that ready. Okay, Brenda, are you ready?
Well, you're fast, Eleanor.
I know, I'm a fast lady.
Okay, I think it's good enough.
Okay, is it good?
Here you go.
Okay, so there's the two sizes. Okay, so remember, the whole block is smaller, the whole die is smaller. It's really fun and easy to cut these up. The width is 18 inches, okay, 18 inches. Half of 18 inches is 9, so you just find the 9 and cut it in half. Okay, and I rough cut on Accuquilt because I don't really like to waste a lot of fabric. All I have are just these little pieces in my wastebasket. They're all kind of like shreds. Okay, I have 4 layers here, and I'm just going to take them and I'm just going to stack them on top of each other. And now I'm going to turn it the other way.
Because for new people, you can stack how many layers?
6. You can do 6 for the Accuquilt. But what I've been doing, I have 4 layers now. I'm cutting them at 4 inches. Okay, so far this is pretty easy, right? Okay, so 1, 2, and just keep on doing it at 4 inches the whole way across. Okay, I'm so afraid. Okay, 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and look at what we have left over. And isn't that cool?
Jeez, yeah.
This stack is for 1 block. 1 block. Okay, that's for the rails and the piece squares. Here are the rails and the piece squares. Okay. I'm going to get, there's 2 piece squares, so if I have 2 pairs, I'll end up with 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing with rails, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 pairs will make 1 whole block for those 2 pieces. And the reason I cut it 4 inches wide is so that it's just slightly wider, like about 1/4 inch. On both sides, and then the length is perfect too. So you cover up your blades. Okay, well now it's kind of like, okay, these could all be 4. That's another block. And then we have these left over. You can go ahead and take 1 of each and fold it and put it on your center square. Aha! Because I use both light centers and dark square centers. Okay? So I'm just dying to put this one on top, but I can't. Why? Because it'd be too many layers, huh? Yeah, I will. I'm sort of working with 1 block at a time. 1 block at a time. Yeah, I know. But if you want to make your colors the same, then you should do it that way. Or if you just want to, are you guys with me? Yeah. I'm not making you confused? No. Good. So then you just hold it down, slide it. Oh, look, it didn't even mess up at all. I'm so excited. Okay. Whoops. Get rid of that. Okay, there's 1, 2. There's 4 centers, okay, and then you just take this and just get rid of this little extra, and when you pick it up, very little waste, when you pick it up, there's your piece square, and you are going to have 4 of them. Isn't that slick? It's very, very cool. There's your 4, and then you pick up your rails, And there is your 4 pairs again, all ready to sew. So you just sit down and power.
Awesome.
There.
You know, Eleanor, it's great when it's all one block at one time.
Isn't that nice?
It's really great.
Yeah.
I know, it is. It's so nice. The Bob block. The Bob block. So happy Easter, Bob, huh?